In the heart of Iowa's endless plains, rows of soybeans stretch toward the horizon. This land belongs to Jim, a farmer whose life is deeply rooted in the soil. Every day from dawn till dusk, Jim drives his tractor across the rows, each plant a piece of gold bound for China. The work is hard, but steady. For years, Chinese buyers have fueled his business, a dependable, profitable partnership. His calloused hands grip the wheel, like always. It's just another normal day, until it isn't. Then comes a voice from the radio. China announces a 34% tariff on all U.S. imports. Jim freezes. Even the tractor seems to go silent for a moment. He cranks up the volume, hoping he misheard. His mind races to the barn, packed with soybeans, ready to ship. But now? The tractor keeps moving, but Jim's thoughts don't. He's no longer just farming, he's calculating. Once, these perfect rows promised stability. Now, they carry uncertainty. Jim knows this isn't just news, it's the start of a storm. Even shaken, Jim keeps working. The land doesn't stop, but neither do the questions. He steps down, stares out. If China steps back, who steps in? He's not alone. Across the Midwest, thousands like him rely on that same market. And now, that ground beneath his feet, it might not pay the bills anymore. The plants sway gently in the breeze, unaware that buyers may stop coming. He stands still, caught between a farm he understands and a world that's shifting fast. That evening, Jim heads to the farmers' meeting, a place for answers or maybe just shared anxiety. Voices rise. Frustration spreads across the room. Numbers don't lie. Prices are falling. Fast. Jim listens, arms crossed, not just calculating, remembering. He recalls the last trade war, the dumped crops, the unpaid bills. Try Europe, someone suggests. Another snaps back. We're buried in debt. China was our lifeline. Coffee steams across the table, but the mood is far from warm. He says nothing, as if answers might be hiding in the bottom of his mug. Charts show the damage. Less demand means lower prices and less hope. One farmer shouts, "We can't keep leaning on China forever." Jim's hands tense. There's no easy way out of this. The tools are simple, the conversations are not. He cracks a smile, brief, maybe forced, but human. "We thought China was safe," one mutters. "We were wrong," the other replies. Jim flips through old notes, deals, prices, promises, all uncertain now. "Diversify or die," the elder farmer warns. "No one's coming to save us." Discussions turn to decisions. No one's smiling now. Jim slips away. No answers yet, just a clearer view of the loss. The sky darkens over Jim's farm. He thinks to himself, in trade wars, folks like me were just pawns with plows. So here's the deal. Jim, your friendly, flannel-wearing, tractor-driving Iowan farmer, had a sweet thing going. Grow soybeans, sell them to China, rinse, repeat. Life was predictable, like an old country song on a loop. But one sunny afternoon, right there in his tractor, Jim hears a radio broadcast that nearly makes him stall. China slaps a 34% tariff on U.S. imports. Boom. Trade war. No warning, just tariffs, tension, and a big ol' question mark. And here's the thing. Jim's not just a farmer, he's a businessman. He knows this means his soybeans just got 34% more expensive in China. Which means Chinese buyers might shop elsewhere, say, Brazil, or Argentina, or literally anywhere cheaper. Now imagine this. Your whole business model relies on one major customer, and overnight they might walk away. It's like being in a relationship where your partner suddenly says, "I'm seeing other suppliers now." So, what do we learn from Jim's soypocalypse? Lesson 1. Never put all your soybeans in one basket. Over-reliance on one market, no matter how big, is risky. If your business model hinges on a single buyer or a single country, you're basically building a sandcastle at high tide. Lesson 2. Global politics can hit local pockets. These tariffs weren't just numbers on a spreadsheet, they meant real consequences. Anxious farmers, uncertain futures, empty barns. Lesson 3. Adapt or suffer. Jim's community debated new crops, new markets, new strategies. Some looked at Europe, others suggested scaling down. Change is painful, but not changing? That's lethal. And honestly, this isn't just about farming. It's about anyone relying too much on a single client, employer, or system. If the wind shifts like it did for Jim, you better have a plan B, or at least a backup tractor. If you enjoyed this story and want more real-life economic drama, rural resilience, and the occasional farming metaphor, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell so you don't miss the next story. Stay curious and diversified.